Okay guys, so how's she going today? So it finally rained over here. Hasn't rained for like a month, month and a half. Finally did something. I think we still need more rain though. I'm not sure what we got because I don't have a Dewey to tell me. I'm thinking maybe a couple inches, maybe an inch. Of course we do need more than that. We need like 3 or 4, maybe 10 inches. It's she's pretty dry over here, so this little bit of rain will be nice. Before I get this video rolling here, I got a spider that keeps making a nest on top of my light. My shop light here, or on the front. Somewhere right there where that light is, and I keep knocking it out because he does not need to be living here. That little bit of his web might actually mess the sensor up. So, gotta get him out of there. I'll just come back later tonight and remake it again, but whatever. He'll get the point eventually, right? Anyways, what the hell? I got some cobweb in mine stuck in my hand. Whew. Anyways, I kind of wanted to know what you guys thought of K&N air filters and oil filters and other stuff like that. Just want your guys' opinion. I heard that they've been pretty good, but I also hear that there's other brands that are really good too. But I think most people like the K&N filters a lot more. There was a video I watched on YouTube. I guess it's about a month old in here. I'm subscribed to the guy, but I didn't even realize that he uploaded the video. Probably YouTube was being a moron at the time, and I didn't get to see it. I finally seen it, and he got a K&N filter for his John Deere 2320 or something like that, or it was a small guy, but you know. So they're starting to make air filters for John Deere's. Now they don't make one for mine. They do make them for the X740s and up, but unfortunately mine's an XM24 and they don't make them that small. So maybe they're working on it. I would love to put K&N air filters, and I heard that they actually improve airflow, which gives you more horsepower, and they give you more not torque but more acceleration, so you can really take off. But they make one for my ATV, Big Red, my 2010 Polaris Sportsman 850 XP. Obviously the one with the electric power steering thing there. And they make one for my machine, and I'm thinking about getting it. Now it's on sale right now at the K&N website for $60. So it's originally like $74 or some shit like that. It's really, really expensive, but I was reading the the information on it, and they were saying that it'll improve horsepower and will obviously give you more acceleration because of the horsepower, I suppose. So I'm kind of thinking maybe next month I'll get me one if you guys think they're any good. I mean, this guy says that he runs K&N in everything, on all his trucks and cars and machines that he owns. And I'm thinking about doing it too. Now I just have a stock Polaris air filter in this, which is still the original one. I mean, I haven't replaced it, so. But I don't get into those extreme dusty situations or anything like that where I have to always replace them. There's actually a Border Patrol truck coming down this road. Not this road, I mean, but on the main highway there, that main road. Oh, probably looking for someone. But, you don't see a Border Patrol truck, though. I used to just see the Blazers, but they got a truck this time. So it looks like a Ford. Anyways, apparently it would fit to this machine because it fits, because you can obviously select what make and model of car, truck, ATV, motorcycle, and now John Deere tractors. I think they're probably gonna work on other tractor models too. I think they actually got some other ones there, but I didn't really pay attention to that. I just looked at what I have, and I've seen John Deere there. They do have a lot of filters for John Deere equipment. I mean, all the way from like the 110 models, you know, the really old guys, all the way up to the newer machines. Not like the new ones, but you know, like the X740 models and up. They don't have one for the X758 or anything like that. Those are the new models that just come out from John Deere, and I don't think they have anything for that yet, but I'm sure they're working on it. I wouldn't doubt it. But so now I do run Polaris oil filters. I mean, I could run with K&N AIR oil filters, but I don't know if there would be much of a difference really between the two. And plus, when I buy Polaris oil, they already give me a filter with it, so I'm like, well, I can drive on with that. So it's not a big deal. I don't think changing your filters will really improve power. I guess if they do, someone can let me know. But because then maybe I'll next time I do my oil change, I'll switch over to K&N oil filters. But for now, I'll stick with the Polaris. But for the air filter, I heard that they improve power. You know. Now, I mean, this machine, this 2010 Polaris is rated for 70 horsepower. The newer ones are 77, and then I think even the newer ones, like the Sportsman 1000, I think they're pushing like almost, what, 90 horsepower? They're really gone up there in horsepower, so. But I think really, I don't know how much horsepower I would gain from a K&N air filter. I mean, you'd have to probably put it on a dyno and then see what it does stock, and then what it would improve for horsepower wise. I don't really need more horsepower. I mean, even 70 horsepower is too much for me, but you know, I pull that big heavy cultivator of mine, and that usually puts her under some good load. But I run her at about 4,500 RPMs when I'm cultivating, and it seems to pull it fine. So I don't run it wide open, you know. I do if I'm on the John Deere, but you know. So I mean, if they made an air filter for the John Deere here, now this is rated for 25 horsepower. It'd be nice if a K&N filter could get it up another 5 horsepower. Then I'd be pushing 30 horsepower, you know. But that'd be a little more better for that cultivator. Because even 25 horsepower is a little bit under, but it still pulls it fine. Of course, this is a 4-wheel steer tractor too, so she's not exactly. She'll do work, you know, crap like that, but she's not really designed for it. She's more for like mowing, but whatever. And like I was saying about the Sportsmans, well, mine's 70, and in the next newer models they're 77. So I think even if I put in a K&N air filter, and maybe I'll gain 7 horsepower. It doesn't seem like a lot, but I might as well get some extra power out of this machine, you know. It's not, I mean, it's not like I really need acceleration and more power, but I just, you know, if I do need it, then it's there, but, you know. Plus, they last a long time, too, right? So, I mean, you blow them out and they're good for, you know, for a long time. So, you know, it's not bad for, you know, for an air filter. I mean, it's only $70. Well, original price is $74, but when you get it on sale, I think they got it down to like 60 or 50 or something like that. So, and like I said, they do make it for this machine, and mine is the tube-like filters. They're more longer than they are round. Like the one on the John Deere is actually like a round filter. On the 4-wheeler, it's more like a long tube filter. You know, it's longer. So, but and plus my filter here's got a protective cover on it too. So I think with the K&N you don't need that because they're just that much better. So, but you know, I just thought it would be probably, you know, a good idea to maybe do that. I don't know what you guys think. I mean, yeah, they're expensive, but you know, I just think it would be worth it. I mean, I just want to see if I'll gain any horsepower or not. I won't really. I mean, I won't really be able to tell because I don't really, you know, I don't really beat the hell out of it. I don't really rev it up a lot. So I mean, I usually just drive it like normal, and I just take good care of it and stuff. But I don't know. I wouldn't mind maybe a K&N air filter for that damn thing too. Could get a little more power out of that. You know, that's like what, 6 horsepower or something. I don't know. But I still got the stock filter in the tube. I don't think they make them that small. That's for a Briggs and Stratton. I guess I'll go look, but I doubt that they do. So, but let me know what you guys think of the air filters. I'll put the link to the air filter that I need for, obviously, for Big Red. And you guys can let me know what you think. If you think it'll work or not. I think it would. I mean, they said 850s, and that's what I have. I have an XP. So, I don't think there's much of a difference between the regular and the XPs. I doubt there's much of a difference, if there even is a difference. So, but, yeah. I just figured it'd be kind of nice to get one, you know. I mean, a lot of people talk about them. You know, and on the websites they say that they gain horsepower and acceleration. So, I mean, I need more power on the John Deere than I do on the 4-wheeler, but they don't make air filters for this kind of machine. So, not yet anyway. I'll look later on. Maybe there's another place you know, that I have to look on that website, but I doubt it. So, but you guys can let me know what you think of those K&N filters. I'll put the link to the one that I need, or the one that I'm pretty sure would work for this, obviously for the 4-wheeler. And then if you guys say it's okay, and if you guys think it'd be a good investment, then I'll invest in one. See if it fits in. It should. The air filter, of course, is right under this, right under all this here. So I mean, it's a good place for it, you know, but it's also kind of a bitch to get to. So, but whatever. And I do have to do maintenance to this machine anyway before winter, because I have to check tire pressure, grease it some more, and then clean the filter out. And then I guess while I'm doing that, I could slip in the new one, right? And then we can test it over the winter, see if I really. I mean, in the wintertime, I just plow snow, so I don't really do a lot, you know, in the wintertime besides plow snow with this. So, but you might be able to tell you gain a little more power. Acceleration might be a little quicker too. I don't know. That's what they say. But that's if you're, you know, that's if you have it wide open. I don't know, but just a thought. If you guys want to leave your feedback on what you guys think of K&N air filters and oil filters, but I don't plan on really switching over oil filters because, for one, I already did the oil change on this machine, both of them, and I just don't really see much of a difference between a K&N air oil filter and a regular Polaris oil filter. I mean, if there is a difference, let me know, but I mean, I kind of doubt that there really is. They're just probably just more expensive. So, but I mean, I do plan on doing things to this 4-wheeler later on, so I figured why not do that, you know. Work on the cheap stuff first, which would be, you know, obviously the air filters. I'm not going to be able to show you this because I'm using my iPhone, but the headlights, I want to swap them out with those, either with the LEDs or those blue lights. And I do want to put some brush guards on this too, but they're a lot of money, so. And I think that's pretty well it. I do have to wire up some work lights. I do have like a little one here, but that's not very good, so it's just, you know, so if I have to maybe check something, then I can. I have a little bit of light, you know. Tail lights don't give you much, so. And I'm going to have to buy new rubber, obviously, for this thing, too. I'm going to have to buy 2 new rear tires. Probably in a couple of years. I'm going to get maximum life out of them, but I'm also going to probably try to invest in some tire chains for this, too, because this don't seem like it's very grabby anymore like it used to be, but I am burning my tread off, so obviously doing burnouts and pulling heavy loads and stuff. That burns them up pretty quick too. So I guess if anyone wants to help me find tire change, let me know. I will give you the tire size to my tires here, if I can find it again. Oh yeah, here they are. It's AT26 by 10 dash 14. I'll flip this camera around. You guys can look at it here. Okay, so that's the tire size. This is just for the rears. The front ones are different, but we don't need any tire changes on the front. Just the rear. 'Cause these are the most burned up. You know, they get a lot of use on them. So I do drive this machine a lot. So that's the tire size, I believe. I'm not seeing anything else. Got a 3-star, so they must be pretty crappy tires. That's the brand of them, I guess. I would like maybe like Goodyear or Firestone or something, but I don't think they make tires this small. Let me know if they do that too. I guess I could look it up, but if you guys know, let me know if Goodyear or Firestone makes ATV tires of this size, because then maybe that's the brand. Maybe I'll get a Firestone next time, and then once I burn those up, I'll get some Goodyear. Max air tires is 7 psi, so there's no and they're tubeless too, so they don't take a lot of air in them to keep them satisfied. And I'm just looking inside my room here, just trying to see if there's any. I'm getting a lot of crap built up. And then one guy was saying to use engine degreaser or whatever to remove obviously like grease stains and stuff. I do want to clean my machines up, but I don't think it'll happen this year. But I'll use the tractor because it's easier. But same with Big Red and the tractor. You can see how they're getting kind of crappy looking now. You see, from being greased. And the one guy is saying that he just scrubs it clean, but I want the easy way out. And he was saying to use engine degreaser, I guess. They're saying not to use brake cleaner, which is what I've been using for the air compressor. Because the air compressor was all crapped up too, but I cleaned it with brake cleaner. And they were saying not to do that because it actually eats away at the paint. And I was like, ooh, I don't want to do that to my... I don't care if I do it to the air compressor, but to my machines that are worth thousands, you know, I don't need to fuck them up all the more. You know, that's just not necessary. So, I'm going to see if I can maybe get some engine degreaser. Clean the tractor up, because I won't be mowing. I'll probably be mowing for, you know, a few more months, but she'll be sitting for the winter afterwards. Big Red, he needs the same thing, but I could let him go for this winter and then clean him up. I do have to give him a bath anyway, but I'm probably not going to bother now until you know, until close to fall, when it's close to winter time. I do have to put my handle and stuff. I took my handles and stuff off this is my snow plow, 60-inch. Took the handle off because I was going to try to buy a couple new ones, and I'll probably never get around to it, so I'll probably end up putting it back on. And just check, you know, tightness on the bolts and stuff. It seems a little bit loose, but they're probably supposed to be. And then we'll hook the snow plow on, and we'll probably be plowing snow. So, yeah. So if you guys just want to let me know what you guys think of those K&N air filters, let me know. And maybe I'll look into it a little bit too, and I already have been, so I'm still gonna kind of look around and ouch, see what else there is, you know. But I mean, I think there's other brands of air filters and stuff out there that they say that they're better, and you got people that love K&N filters and they say they're better, you know. I mean, it's kind of just whatever you like, you know. I mean, I've never had K&N air filters, so I don't know what they're like. So I kind of want to try one. I know what a Polaris air filter is like, just a, you know, stock air filter. So I'm not sure if I actually do get 70 horsepower, but that's what they rated at, you know, so. But it's not like I'm ever going to need 70 horsepower. I mean, I'm not racing or anything with it. So, I mean, these are kind of designed for racing, but they also can do a lot of farm work, you know, pull heavy loads, which is what mine's been doing. Plow snow. Sometimes mostly pulls a cultivator in the summertime, but I didn't get much of a chance this year because it just rained too much. And pulls trees and, you know, and crap like that, you know, just general farm work and whatever I do here at my house, you know. So yeah. So, yeah, like I said earlier, just let me know what you guys think, and if you guys say that they're pretty good, maybe I'll buy one and give it a go, and see if they're any, and if they're any good or not. I know a lot of you guys are gonna say, yeah, they're good, you know, and crap, and then there's gonna be people that say that they're not good. But, you know, you just have to give it a go. You know. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to tell the difference in horsepower, but because I don't work it that hard to be able to really, I mean, I suppose if I hooked the cultivator onto it, I'd probably be able to tell, but like I said, I only do about 4,500 RPMs, and that's about all I need to pull that thing. I don't even need that. I could easily do it with 3,500 RPMs, but 4,500 is just a little more overkill for it, just so it's not lugging down so hard. So that's why I usually do 4,500 RPMs. It's usually pretty good. Of course, the tractor is wide open when you pull the cultivator because it's just, you know, 25 horsepower. And the tractor probably has less torque than obviously than the four-wheeler because the four-wheeler's got more horsepower. So, plus the four-wheeler is four-wheel drive and the tractor's two-wheel drive, but it's four-wheel steer. So, but you know. So yeah, anyways, guys, let me know what you guys think. Leave your feedback. Let me know what you think. Like I said, I'll put the link to the air filter that I think will fit into this machine. Let me know if it will or not. I'm pretty sure it will. And then, like I said, next month I'll order it and give it a go. We'll see how she, you know, performs and stuff. And it might even run a little better. It still runs pretty good. I mean, it just, to me, maybe it's because I'm used to it now. I don't know. It just doesn't seem like it runs the same since day one. But, you know, it is broken in now. You know, I mean, it's not brand spanking new. You know, it's, what, like 4 years old or something. I mean, this is a 2010. It's 2014 now. So, and I got this thing in late 2009. So, but it is a 2010 model. But they give you the new machines like kind of like a year ahead of time, you know, or almost ahead of time. So, don't ask me why, but that's what they do. So, just let me know, and then if you guys say it's okay, I'll give it a go, and we'll see if we can tell the difference in horsepower. It might actually run a little better. Maybe it'll run, I don't know, maybe it just won't be quite so jumpy. I don't know. I mean, it's stupid with this machine because when it's cold and it runs kind of rough. But then as you work it, you get it driving around, you pull a heavy load or something, after a while, then when you go to let it sit and idle, it runs pretty smooth. So I don't know if maybe if the air filter, that new air filter will maybe help it run a little better. Maybe it won't be quite so jumpy. It might even just run a whole lot smoother because it's getting so much more air now. Maybe it's not getting enough air because of that bag that's on that filter. I don't know, but I always just thought maybe it was, you know, a protective screen thing for it. It's like a double filter. I mean, the John Deere has it too, but it's a foam filter over a regular filter. And I think it's the same thing with the four-wheeler, but it's not a foam. It's more like kind of like a paper thing. And I know it's not a bag, you know, to protect it. Well, it's sitting. It's obviously like a double protection filter thing. So, and of course I've just left it on because, you know, it ran fine with it anyway. You know, I mean, if it was a problem, you think you'd be able to tell. You know, I mean, I could probably take it off and then it would probably get a little more horsepower out of it, but, you know, the filter would probably get so much more dirtier. And then, you know, then you gotta... I mean, I hardly even blow my filters out because they don't even get dirty. I mean, I still do it twice a year. Once in spring and then once in fall. Because then over the winter months, it's too cold and I'm not going to check anything. So I do it all in the summertime. And I go all winter without greasing it or checking it or anything. I just check the oil and that's it. It's easy to check the oil, obviously, because it sticks right there. So, but the oil should still be good in this thing. Like I said, I changed it in July. I was actually a little late. I usually do it on July 4th. That was the one the last time I changed it. Still clean. Still very clean. So, but she'll get dirty over the winter because I obviously do a lot of plowing snow with it. I mean, this thing runs damn near every day. It's been doing that for 4.5 years. Unless I have a breakdown, then it doesn't go anywhere. But there was a while where I just wasn't doing anything and it sat around for a few weeks, you know. But then that's when the trouble started coming in too. I had the problem with the starter. The starter quit. It wasn't the starter. It was actually the wire going to the starter. I had that problem. Then my winch blew up, so I bought a brand new winch for it, and the cable's messed up on this one too. I have to redo that before winter. Test my winch, make sure it still works, because otherwise I'll be ordering a new winch too. But the other one lasted, 4.5 years or so. So this should last me a little while. And this is the HD. This is a still Polaris winch. It's a, obviously it's like a 2013 model, whatever the hell it is. Yeah, I bought it last year, so it's a Polaris 2500 HD winch. It's their newer style. It's a heavy duty winch now. People are saying that they're going to have trouble with them too, or that I'm going to have trouble with mine. It don't really matter what brand of winch you get, because you're going to always break your cables anyway. That's the thing I have trouble with the most. The motors usually last me quite some time. Because the other winch obviously lasts me 4.5 years. But this one might last me maybe 5.5 years. I don't know. But, I don't use it at all in the summertime. It just sits. So, it gets a good workout in the wintertime. So, but I'll test it and make sure it works. And if it's broken, then I think it's got a warranty, but I'm not sure how long the warranty is. I think it was like a year or maybe 2 years. I don't know. If it even had a warranty. I don't think it did. You can get it from companies that do have warranties, and then you can get it from people that don't carry a warranty, I think mine got a warranty, so if mine's defective, then I can ship it back to him and he can fix it for free. So, but everyone's telling me to get a Warren winch. Well, I'm not going to do that yet. I think what I'm going to do is, this is a 2,500 pound winch, so once I blow this up, then I'm going to get a Polaris 3,500 pound HD winch. I'm going to try out Polaris winches and see if I can tell a difference in power. Now, this is a 2,500, and that picks up my plow pretty good, even when it's under load. My last Polaris winch was a 2,500 pounder too, but it wasn't a heavy duty model. Explaining probably why it blew up, because it was underpowered for the winch, but it seemed to do fine. So once I blow this up, then I'll put a 3,500 pound Polaris winch in, and then if I blow that up, then that's when I'm going to switch over to Warren and see what Warren offers. I'm just going to go probably straight to a 3,500 pounder and be done with it, because even there's really no difference between a Polaris 2,500 and a Warren 2,500. They're still going to pull the same amount of weight. It's just that their motors are different. They're bigger, they're heavy duty motors. So there's no difference in pulling power wise, but for engine design, yeah, there's a difference. So, but I'm gonna give Polaris a shot, and then if I blow through all those, then that's when I'll switch over to Warren, and then we'll just go right up to a 3,500 pounder. I would have a 4,500 pounder, but I think they're a little bit too big, and I think they make them for this size of machine, but it ain't gonna matter how big of a winch you go with. It's the point that the cables are gonna snap. And I do run steel cables. I don't run those rope ones. Not yet, because I like the steel ones, but yet people say they're not good because they can snap. And they come back on you real easy. So, but I've never had that trouble. My cable's not out far enough. it's not under a lot of tension to break and snap and come back at me. I mean, it's usually only down, you know, that much. You know, it's only like a foot or two. So if it snaps, it has snapped and it hasn't gone anywhere. It just falls right back down to the ground. So what I'm doing, a steel cable ain't gonna matter. You know, people that say that those rope wires or those rope winch wires or whatever, they're just easier to fix because, you know, you can't cut yourself on them, obviously. So I mean, yeah, they're good, don't get me wrong. I mean, I would probably be happy with one too, but you know, it's just, you know, I would have to pull this wire out and slip in that rope crap, you know. And they do make wires or ropes for just for plowing only, not for pulling trees or pulling other ATVs out of the mud or something. You know, it's just specially designed for plowing snow. So I guess I could give that a go, but I like the steel winch cables too because, well, I like a rope one too, but I would like 50 feet of it because you never know when you might have to pull something. And when I bought my brand new winch and it was all pretty and shiny looking, the cable wasn't snapped, I was like, oh, well, I bet you I could probably use this for a lot more, you know, maybe pulling some trees or something. And now I snapped it, so now I can't. Because the clamp, I don't think, would hold. It barely even holds for when I plow snow. It seems like either I strip them because I put them on too tight, or the cables snap again. So, but I do have a spare line. I took my old winch in, I had it fixed, but they did a shitty job at it, so I retired it. But they did give me a new. They wanted to know if I wanted to refix the old spool of wire, just put like a new end on it, or give me a whole brand new spool of wire. I just said, just give me a whole brand new roll of it, because the other roll was kind of dickered in a lot of places. Well, this one's not far behind now, but it's still in a lot better condition. And so I do have a spare line, so if I do blow up all this one, I do have another one to slip on, but it'd just be time consuming. But the thing is, I hate plowing snow with the 4-wheeler because I have more breakdowns than I do in the summertime. Because I mean, it's easy for me to fix it now because I know what I'm doing to fix it. It's just the point that I get frustrated with it because then it never really works. Or I don't put it on tight enough, or I don't put it on the right way, then it slips. And then you know, it's downtime. And I just want to plow snow and I want to be done with it. I don't have to sit there and try to fix things, you know. I mean, it's stupid. So, trying to invest in a snowblower, I think, for this guy is probably going to happen eventually. Because I won't have quite so many damn breakdowns, you know. And you can only stack this shit so high, and you can only plow so much of it before it's too much for the 4-wheeler. So, it's kind of like, yeah, what do you do, you know? So I'm forced to ram the snow to get it to fly, so then I can, you know, continue to plow. Well, what do you think that's doing to my plow? You know, it's wearing out my plow. I need a new cutting edge. I need new shoes, but they're still, I mean, I haven't really used them, but you can't get them really tight now. I still want to put the top deflector on too. I think that would help to keep the snow down from flying. But obviously, you know, getting a snowblower for this thing's not an option right now, so I gotta make this thing do. So for another damn year, we'll see maybe what next summer brings us. But for this winter, I'm pretty sure I'll be back to plowing snow with this machine again. You know, I went fine, you know, for those many years, but then I started getting winch cable problems, you know. I was like, yeah, I'm getting sick of doing that. So, and I think with the heavy plow too, I think my front suspension has caved in a little bit. I mean, you can put spacers on them to jack them back up, which is probably what I'll end up probably doing. Because now the ass end's up too high and the front end's too low. It's not really supposed to be that way. It's supposed to, I think, be a little more even or a little more level. So, and it's not. So, and there goes UPS. So, anyways, guys, I guess I'll probably take off. I'm gonna keep this video decently short. I hope it's not too long, but it probably is. So, sorry about that. But like I said earlier, let me know what you guys think of these K&N air filters and oil filters. Like, I'm just going to get an air filter, obviously, but let me know what you guys think. Then if you guys say they're pretty good, maybe I'll buy one and give it a go. And if you guys have any other suggestions on air filters, like any other brands, let me know. Then I'll look at them. But I'm pretty sure for now I'm just going to get a K&N filter. You know, just give this a go. You know, I mean, I just want to try them out, you know. I mean, you know, just we'll try a K&N filter, see how that works. And if it doesn't work out, then you go to something else. And then you try that. And if you don't like that, you just keep going until you find something either you like. If you don't like none of them, then I guess you just deal with the Polaris. But I am going to, even if so I don't like them filters, like say I don't like the K&N filters, I'm still going to keep it. I'm going to keep it for a backup. So, if, say, another brand's air filter gets destroyed or gets ruined because of too much dirt or something, then I don't feel like going and buying another one, or I don't have time to buy one, then I can just slip in something else and have... The main thing is to have an air filter. That's what you need. You don't really need a high-performance filter, but, you know, I just want to give it a go. So, you know, you just need a filter to keep the engine, keep the air clean so the engine can breathe it all right. But I want to try I think this is like a high-performance filter. I'm not sure. I think that's what K&N does, is high-performance air filters. So, but let me know what you guys think of them. I will put the link to the one that I'm looking at, obviously for Big Red. And you guys can leave your feedback on them. Let me know what you guys think. If you guys think something else is better, let me know. I mean, just leave your opinions. Let me know what you think of other brands of filters, air filters, oil filters. And I'll look into it and see what I think. And then maybe I'll give them a go in the future. For right now, I think I'm just going to try K&N if you guys say it's okay. Because I just want to try different filters. I want to see what every filter is kind of like. And I know what a stock Polaris filter, air filter is like. Because that's what's in here now, is obviously just a stock Polaris air filter. So, I'm not sure if Polaris offers high-performance air filters. I think they do, but, you know, if you really gain much out of that, I doubt, 2 horsepower? You know, I would rather gain 7 horsepower than 2 horsepower, you know. And the Polaris air filters are probably like $100, and the K&Ns are a little cheaper, so. But, you know, whatever. It don't really matter. So, anyway, guys, I am going to take off. I do apologize if this video is over 30 minutes. I tried to keep them under that, but yesterday's video sure the hell didn't happen. I didn't expect it to be that long, but, you know, it kind of happens, you know. So, freaking peoples. I don't think I can zoom in. Nope, I can't zoom in that way. Okay. So, anyway, guys, I'm going to take off. So, I guess have a good day and stuff. So, yeah. Thanks for watching, tubes. See you guys later.